Welcome back to Valley Forge Sports Network. I'm Chris DeMarco here at week 2 of the Backyard Summer Tour for a 10-hole disc golf matchup between myself, Chris DeMarco, Lefty McGovern, Paul Balanche, and Christopher Costley. Reigning king of the BBY, Travis Rollins, couldn't make it this week, so we'll be crowning a new champion as well as assigning tour points to our top 3 finishers. We're here with course designer and head groundskeeper of the Backyard course, Scott DeMarco. Scott, how excited are you to watch the action unfold today?
You know, I'm just really excited.
Just really excited. Come on back. So what can our returning viewers from opening day expect to see in terms of improvements on the course? What do you got for us?
Well, some of the things you'll see out there are the mound. It's one little undulation I'm trying to add to just change people's footing. Trying to just simulate a couple of the things you're going to see out there. You also see a lot of the leaves are gone. The way we created the mound was taking the leaves from the entire course and pushing them on the mound. You can almost cite Mac from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. The mound is just cultivating
I'm
mass.
cultivating mass.
I absolutely love that. We made some upgrades to our camera gear as well. Let's check in with lead filmer for the day, Brian Roeder. So Roeder, I heard you got recognized after filming the Greystone doubles match. Heard you got recognized at Greystone Woods. How did that feel?
It was a pretty surreal experience, I have to say, especially this early on in the channel's career, to get recognized, especially as the cameraman, the person behind the camera. I wouldn't expect that someone would be so quick on the uptake, but I mean, it was an honor, and honestly, I'm looking forward to it happening maybe a little bit more often. Who knows?
Love to hear that, Roeder. Excited to see what you bring to the course today. Let's head down to the patio to check in with our players for today's 10-hole match. All right, we're here with Valley Forge Sports Network legend Lefty McGovern. Now, Lefty, you've been involved in everything from front to back on this channel since inception, but it's been a while since you've competed in front of the cameras. Are you nervous today? How you feeling?
Yeah, this is my first time competing in the VFDGA or any type of organizational organized event. And the last time I was in this backyard, I was hoisting up the trophy for the Fall Classic. So I look to try to parlay that success today.
Love that, Lefty. Now, what are you throwing today on this putter course? You're very new to the sport of disc golf. Tell the fans what you're going to be using out there to try to put the disc into the basket.
Well, what all of these really good disc golfers are telling me to use a polecat only on most courses. So this course will be no different. I'm going to be rocking the polecat today. Going to stay true with this one disc the whole round, and we'll see where it goes.
Love to see that, and I can't wait to see how that goes for you. Let's stay here on the patio and catch a word with new VFDGA member, Paul Balanche. Paul, you're new to the Valley Forge Disc Golf Association, but you've played this course quite a bit here, the Backyard course. Do you have a specific strategy today, or are you? How you feeling?
Just want to play some disc golf. Just trying to get it in the bucket.
I love that, Paul. Tell the fans what kind of discs you've been favoring lately in terms of the putter realm.
I really like the Envy, throwing the Envy. I'm putting with the Warden right now, and it works.
I didn't know he was using a Warden. I like my chances a lot less today if he's throwing Wardens. Thanks a lot, Paul. We're going to stay here on the patio and catch a word with Christopher Costley. With local visor wearer Christopher Costley. I apologize. I just messed up his intro. 1 second. He's coming.
How do I look?
You look fantastic. All right, Chris. So you and I met at Greystone Woods Disc Golf Course a few years ago.
Yes.
But you've been playing there for a bit longer than I have. Do you feel like you're representing Greystone Woods in any way here today, or are you just trying to kind of take it all in and have a good round?
I'm looking to just have a good round. I don't think my putting is all there to say I'm representing Greystone Woods, but if I get into a groove, I could have a hot round here. So
love that. Last time you were here, you went like 5 down through 6, so I'm really excited to see what you do today. What are you throwing out here on this putter course?
I got my P3X C-Line, and I just got a Bail Bob AGL discs.
Wow, give the fans a close-up of this beauty here. Look at that.
Trash Panda.
Wow. Thanks a
little
lot,
bit of a
Chris.
roller disc for
A
me.
little bit of a roller disc. Can't wait to
Yeah.
see you throw some rollers out there.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. Folks, let's head over to the booth to meet our commentators for today's 10-hole match. Ladies and gentlemen, the day is finally here. Round 2 of the Backyard Summer Tour. I'm Chris DeMarco, joined by my illustrious co-host and fellow commentator, Daniel Schifrin. And today we have 10 holes at the Backyard course. Against tradition, our returning king, Travis Rollins, could not make it this week. We did everything we could to get him here for today's match, but unfortunately we could not. We will see a new king crowned here today. Dan, a lot to look forward to today. What are you most excited about BBY Week 2?
I'm honestly just excited to see this footage. I was specifically asked not to come to this event so that I would not be spoiled, and excited to see some really good disc golf, some big putts I hear.
I love that, Dan. Backyard course, there's OB littered around the property, and Scott's kind of kept things a little bit cleaner lately, so I'm expecting us to see a little bit more OB today. Is there anything about the course that you're excited to see?
I just can't wait to see. Every single time I see the BBY course, it just keeps evolving. Like Scott said in the intro, trying to add some man-made undulations to the green, even though he's kind of cleared up all of the like little roots and stuff. He's creating some natural obstacles to challenge our players, and I'm really excited to see how everybody handles the adversity.
I can't wait to see it as well. We got 10 holes at the BBY coming up. All right, hole 1 is a 145-foot par 3. If you take a look at those logs behind the baskets there, those mark our OB here. Again, it is very tight, so players are going to have a real tough time getting in there for a safe look at 2. I'm on the tee with my prime Warden here.
Is this the Warden you've aced with?
This is the Warden.
Oh, gosh.
Scott's a little in the way. I think he'll back up on the next one. And yeah, I was commenting, you do not normally see those kinds of skips. I wonder if that's a factor of Scott having cleaned up the ground there. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Lefty, super new disc golfer, going with a little backhand. Unfortunately, that one did fly right over the logs.
And good spirits regardless. This is his first time competing in disc golf on camera.
It is. It is. And honestly, this is probably his first time really competing in any sort of competitive format in the sport of disc golf at all. So
yeah.
I'm really curious to see how he handles that pressure today. Costly, beautiful side on with that Bayo Bob. Great shot.
One favor today and just hit apparatus.
Scott calling for an apparatus hit as Lefty takes the putt from the drop zone there. And if you hit apparatus off of the tee, it is -1 stroke off of your score. So an ace would essentially be 0 strokes. And Paul.
Excellent putt from Paul. That looked like, what, 20 feet?
Yeah.
From behind the mount, too.
Yeah, his foot might have even been on there. It's very difficult to get settled in there. And Costly gets settled in nicely into this round here today with a birdie on hole 1.
Absolutely love the pace that Costly puts on his putts. He really, really drills it in there.
It's unbelievable, dude. He really does drill it in.
And you with the tap and birdie.
Yeah, we got 3 birdies on hole 1. Hole 2 coming up, 126er. Pretty much a straight shot, a little bit of left side hookup at the end here. I'm going with that Warden again.
Ooh. Wow, speaking of apparatus.
Yeah, unfortunately, pole does not count.
Yeah.
But hey, rules are rules, right?
Still flashing chains there.
Paul leaves himself about 25 feet.
Yep, looks like it. Chris going with the P1X it was? Wow, really sending it.
Yeah, I think it was a P3X. He puts a lot of pace on everything he does. That is going to be OB. And Lefty, this is a tough hole for the left-hand backhand, but honestly, I think that's a good shot. He gets himself a little bit of a look.
This drop zone putt is very tricky. Framed up by these 2 trees here.
Yeah, I don't believe you have to go through them, but it's pretty much your only way there.
Yeah, if you try to go around, you have to put a lot of shape on the disc.
Very true. And Lefty, a little bit short on that putt, but, you know, every time he comes out, he's looking a lot more confident, and I feel like that's kind of the main thing his game needs right now. Unfortunate from Paul there.
Paul's still looking good on the green early on, though.
He's looking aggressive, definitely.
Drawing metal.
Yeah. Costly cleans up his bogey here, and we did see me tap in for a little birdie there as well. Hole 3, one of the favorites on this course. That tree you're looking at right here with the moss on it, that is a Mando left, the one on the left side of your screen here. So it is very difficult to get all the way there.
Yeah, love to see it. I did hit the deck my last time here.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
You were there for that. This one's looking a little better.
Redemption, though. This is my personal favorite out of all of the holes at the BBY. Yeah.
It actually was hole 4, which is hilariously ironic because Scott was giving us all the hard time not knowing what the holes were, and then he set us on this one when it's supposed to be the next one. Paul, a little bit pinched off there, but at the end of the day, he made the Mando.
Just shy of the OB, too.
Yeah, very true.
Lefty, just inside of the Mando. And I believe the drop zone on this hole is from the patio.
Yes, that is correct. I know this is not the start Lefty wanted today, but, you know, we'll see what he can do. Costly going roller.
That'll play.
That will play. That was a very cool shot on this hole.
And as we head down the fairway of hole 3 here, we take a look at the 2021 Summer Tour Hot Rounds. Travis Rollins set the pace last week with a -2. He's the current king of the BBY. Unfortunately, he will be relinquishing his crown today because he couldn't make it. But as you can see, the second best score is a +2 from Scott DeMarco. So the course has been playing pretty difficult. I will say they did have that rain delay last time, so we might see some lower scores here today. But at the end of the day, with that OB lurking everywhere around the corner, you just never know what you're going to see here at the BBY.
Absolutely. And it cannot be stated enough, the pressure of playing on, with cameras around, it's very challenging.
It really is. OB's right behind here, so Lefty's probably just trying to get in there for the bogey for.
About
He
15.
leaves himself. Yeah, that's a little bit much
Maybe
for him
20
to be happy
short.
with. Yeah. Costly from deep. I expect him to run this, even though OB's probably about 6 feet behind the basket.
Nice conservative run, though.
Yeah. Rotor getting into position here. Shout out to Rotor for filming for us today.
Shout out to New Balance for putting shoes on Rotor's feet.
Yes, thank you, New Balance.
Paul going with the Berg.
Ooh.
He's got a lot of touch with that disc. I love seeing him throw that.
I will say, as we mentioned before, Paul is Tim Gaber's neighbor. Those Ukrainians, their sidearm game's ridiculous.
Yeah, hopefully Paul can score a win for Ukraine today.
Yep, looking to keep the birdie streak alive here from 40.
Great line, just an inch low, barely
Chris
low.
did not use his disc golf hands to put the disc golf disc
Scott's whispering into the camera.
in the disc.
Astute observation from Lefty. Lefty actually a lot closer than we thought.
Yeah, that's
Easy
an easy
cleanup.
one for him. Nice
Yeah.
job, Lefty.
Good chains from Lefty.
Scott approves, and Lefty's looking hyped today. I love that energy he brings to the course.
Let's see if Chris can put it in the basket with the same pace. No, he reels it back.
A little bit more
Chris
of a tap
lines up
in.
for a tester.
And this is my
Takes
third, I don't want to say third tap in because that was a par, but I haven't really seen any mid-range putts yet so far.
for a second? I gotta show you something. Look at this quality rain jacket in the shed. I don't know if it's a rain jacket or what.
Poncho?
This thing's been here for how many years? I've
Fire
never seen it.
blanket, half like
I
jacket.
suppose
you
this
know?
could be
What is
Scott's. He
this
may have
thing?
just put this here.
LL or Bean may have made that.
Is that Timmy?
Fucking gorgeous jacket in here. Congratulations.
Hi, homeowner.
Oh, that's Tim.
That's how you get into the bushes.
Oh, that's Timmy. That's
Because when you
Timmy.
put it on, you look like Timothy McVeigh, the Unabomber.
Well, shout out to Tim. He's got great taste.
I really thought that had just been there forever, and it was so gray I just didn't see it. Hole 4, the little shed shot. This is a new hole to the BBY this week. Instead of going from the rubble, we're going from the shed, and we're going to the D basket position out in the open field here.
Yeah, the footing is a little better from the shed, but it is pretty tight in there, and that definitely kind of factors into the mental part of the shot.
Speaking of tight, that was like 2 inches from being OB there. Maybe like a foot. We'll say a foot, but very close. And yeah, this is a difficult release to master here. Let's see what Paul can do.
Yeah, see, that's what the fear is right there. Paul's a trooper, though.
Paul really is a trooper. Let's get a second look at that there. Bangs his hand, almost no reaction.
Does not take his eyes off the disc.
Yeah, yeah, he doesn't take his eyes off the disc and just lets out a casual, ooh. Tough guy. And Costly,
Chris, oh god.
Just a bit outside.
Yeah, that's what I did last time I played this hole. Just kind of sent it into the next yard.
Yeah. I don't know who here watched week 1 BBY. If you didn't, definitely check it out. But I really wanted to put those airplane noises from Scott's throw on the disc there.
Would have been appropriate.
And Lefty misses another Mando here.
Well, I'm not gonna go long. Like
Forgot to mention,
everybody
you did have to go through the 2 trees there as well. So that drive was very tough.
Yes.
Sit.
Only 1 of 4 players was able to make it. And
Looks
we'll be
like he's
seeing
just
3
in
from the drop.
bounds.
Yeah, just in bounds though.
Not with that many either.
Chris looking great. Socks matching the shirt. I believe those are his socks.
I don't know. Are those just,
Oh no, those are just the
trim
accents of
of
his boots.
shoes?
Yeah.
This guy, I could see Costly just never wearing socks. Like he's just such a man.
Oh gosh.
Good run from Costly there. Again,
Yeah.
that OB is just so close behind. You can see the little white flags there Scott's got down.
Yeah.
Again, most likely Lefty's probably just trying to get that 4.
Looks good.
Yeah, OB's not more than like 10 feet beyond the basket and 15 to the left. Beautiful cleanup for the
Nico
birdie.
Castro style warm up there. Took me a while to get comfortable.
No more than a minute and a half, I'm sure. Easy cleanups for our players here.
So 3 bogeys and 1 birdie on that hole. Found a little bit of separation there from the rest of the card. Hole 5 is a 157-foot par 3. Now you can't go to the right of this tree here. There's a Mando left, so you cannot try anything over the shed. Most players are going to kind of be coming through the 2 trees there, trying to hit that gap. You can go around the left side, but if you do, it's almost impossible to get within circle 2.
Yeah, I would say the left side is kind of just the play for par,
Yeah.
kind of just pitching out.
Definitely. I'm going with a super flippy deputy here.
Beautiful shape on that and beautiful distance control.
Yeah, okay.
It's really hard to use that nose up angle to kind of stall the disc out. I talk about that a lot when we're playing at the BBY. It's so crucial to do here.
Yeah. Can't stress enough how challenging it is to get off this tee. Honestly, you see players trying all kinds of wacky stuff like forehand rollers. I saw David Wang went with a thumber once, I believe.
Yep. Yeah,
You
Paul
know.
tried the tomahawk. He was debating between a few things. I know Scott's going to love to see that. That's what he wants on this hole.
There goes the thumber. Honestly, effective just to get out of there.
Definitely. Yeah, I think over time we'll probably see a lot more players go to that thumber shot. Lefty's going with the backhand dart, one of his more reliable discs.
Wow, he goes for it.
Yes, lefty. Come on.
That's a great shot, Lefty. Paul from over in the woods. Paul seems to be loving it over here.
Oh,
Ooh,
no.
and he deflects off of the tree.
Oh,
He will have a
no.
putt from there, but with his sidearm, I would have expected him to be under the basket from there. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Costly. How far do you think this is, Dan?
65. Oh! I don't know. It's tough to tell with the camera angle, but I want to say 65. I want to say it's outside circle 2.
It might be. Costly absolutely bangs that one.
And
so much confidence.
My goodness, the OB, I can't state this enough. The OB is literally 10 feet behind the basket.
It's literally right there. If you miss it, so be
Yeah.
it with a putt like that.
Hey, that's a good hole for a 3.
Really
great putt
nice
from Chris.
birdie from Costly there.
Mhm.
It's so important to stay tight on your competitors here, especially with how much of a factor the nerves play into things. You really don't want to let someone stride away with too big of a lead.
Absolutely.
So clutch move from Costly just to kind of keep me within reach here.
Yeah. It's going to be hard to catch you, though. No bogeys yet, and 1 par.
Yeah, so far I'd say the only thing pretty about my game is the scorecard. I haven't really done anything too remarkable, just kind of getting under the basket and tapping in for the birdies.
Really just hitting the lines,
Yep.
not hitting any trees, except
Yep.
for on hole 2, but that kind of puts you right underneath the
Yeah,
basket.
it really did. We got to talk to Scott about opening up the
5
apparatus
holes in
rules.
here at the Backyard Summer Tour, week 2. I'm absolutely parched. I hope that's not too obvious. But let's go check in with the players, see how they're feeling. I have no idea what the scores are. I'd love to know. Anybody keen on scores?
I love that.
Costly?
I am even, I believe.
Coming off that big putt, how'd that one feel?
Felt good. Felt good.
I felt like you were kind of knocking on that one for a while.
Yeah, I kind of missed my drop zone putt from the hole before, but that one felt good.
Nicely done. Paul, what are we at?
Great job,
right now? I
Christopher.
have no idea how you're
I think
doing.
I'm +1 right now.
+1, okay.
Yeah.
What's working, what's not?
The overhand is not working. That upshot on the last hole was not good, and the putt was terrible.
Oh my God, I love Paul.
We'll get it. We'll get it done.
How you feeling?
I was gonna get you.
All right, Chris, you're looking pretty good out there in one of your first performances. Tell me how you feel.
I feel the buzz in the air is so real right now. So there's a lot going on, a lot of stimulation. We've got cameramen, we've got putting, we've got throwing. There's just a lot of energy here at the BBY here in week 2. I think 3 down, 4, 3.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
I don't even know what's my score.
All right, we'll come back to you with the
I was
score.
not ready
have
for
to figure out
this.
what my score
It
is,
looks
but
like.
I'm feeling good so far. There's only 1 or 2 holes on the back 5 that I'm not trying to attack, so hopefully we can see a few more birdies.
You know,
Lefty, I haven't even said anything yet. Lefty supporting Team Italia over here, playing some great disc golf in one of his first goes. Lefty, tell me how you feel.
Well, I'll tell you how
Give
I
me
feel,
a tell you.
Scott. I feel that I've abandoned the polecat completely, and I am the back of the box. And we see the polecat coming in, and that's what's going to be used for the back 5 here. I'm +3 going into the back, and it's not looking too good. But we're going to resort back to what we know, and that's the polecat.
Yeah, I was disappointed not to see Lefty using the polecat. Folks, if you're enjoying the content, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We have so much more great disc golf content coming your way this year. Next up on the docket is the Summer Jamboree at Ocean County Park. Super exciting event. We've got 12 players, each dividing into 4 teams of 3 for a little bit of best disc action. Dan, how excited are you for the Summer Jamboree this year?
Oh my God. I can't wait. Almost as excited as I was for this round right now.
Love that. Yeah, I know you were really excited to get to the action today. I wanted you to be there, but we got to keep it fresh for the fans.
Absolutely.
Speaking of fresh, hole 6, this crazy deck shot here. It's only 129 feet, but so many weird factors. You got the railing, you got the tree. Shout out Tim Gaber. And you got a ton of trees in your way as well.
Yeah, Tim's tree really does get in your head, but I love this shot. I love this shot because it adds the element of elevation, and you could just kind of float something in, and just I love watching discs fly on this hole.
Yeah, I was trying to go way higher left there. That looked like a good line that I had, but it actually was. It's really not what you want.
Yeah.
Crossley was a little low left.
Boy. Give him some song.
A little wide for Paul, but I like that.
He really likes the drop zone.
And you know, Paul, yes, he is 5 strokes off the lead, but we have 5 holes left, and he's such an incredible disc golfer. We really just we don't know what we're gonna see. Mm-hmm. Beautiful drive from Lefty there.
And with OB once again riddled around the course, these are score separation holes, so we could see a lot of big moves happening.
Yeah, absolutely. And you got to remember, the best score last week was -2, Travis Rollins, and then +2 from Scott DeMarco. So as of right now, even if Paul just keeps clean, he's going to be on the hot round leaderboard, which would be great for him.
Yeah.
A little bid from about 45. Again, I haven't really had any mid-range putts.
Buckets. Oh, God.
And it's just showing there. Can't seem to find a rhythm.
Yeah, wrong time to pull out buckets right there.
Wrong time.
Oh, come on.
You had better luck with Cosley after that last putt.
Yeah. Okay, I feel good about this. Yes.
Christopher.
Chris, come on. Oh, God.
Around the tree, and that second tree behind the big one as well looked like it was might have been in his line.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Chris. Cosley just kind of gave me a little bit of butterflies there with the thumbs up there.
Oh my! There's a little butterflies, little goosebumps. Speaking of
The strictest legal definition.
goosebumps, Jesus, Lefty.
Lefty making it look way too easy.
Thank you, Paul.
No, Paul.
Thank you, Paul. Sorry, Paul.
Floater. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of moving parts with pulling these broadcasts together for you guys, and at the end of the day, I don't know what I'm doing, so when I'm the one teaching you, it's going to be bad. Hole 7, par 3, triple Mando. I believe we are going to the black basket. There's 3 Mandos. You got to be inside the 2 trees and across the grass. And Cosley just drills it.
Lefty's just got his debit card out on the table, like literally just sitting on the table.
Oh. I don't own a wallet.
Can we get a close up of this before Lefty shot?
I don't own a wallet.
I don't own a wallet. Let's see what Lefty can do off the drop.
Get in there!
I'm sure I'm not the first to say this, but once Lefty gets his hands on a once Lefty gets his hands on a Halo polecat, he's gonna be shaving 10 strokes off his game.
Is that a
no
thing
doubt.
yet? Has PDGA Robin succeeded in his quest to get
I
this made, or are we still
hope so. I hope he's close at least.
Are we gonna see all 4 players make the Mando?
Yes,
Okay.
Paul.
Wow.
Beautiful. I think we had 3 out of 4 OBs last week, so that's a great improvement for the card.
And you hear Scott talking about the micro amount. I'm standing on a bundle of sticks, and it is uncomfortable, but I'm still in my range here, looking to get another birdie.
Pretty uncharacteristic miss for you, honestly. Don't typically see you release with that much hyzer. You have a lot of great pace on the putt, so that seemed a little bit out of character for you.
Was that too much hyzer? I couldn't figure out what was wrong with that putt.
Maybe it was nose down.
Yeah, it looked a little ricky.
Nose down and low. Yeah.
Great job to Paul with the birdie 2 there. I really want to see him pick up some momentum.
Great recovery after that band hit.
Yeah, really nice. And Lefty with an opportunity to get a birdie 2 on 7.
One's got to wonder if that was a Halo polecat.
One has to wonder. I think that's a great argument.
We're seeing Lefty here at +2. I gotta say, I'm pretty sure that David and Tim finished at +2. One of them even might have finished at +3.
Yep, they both did.
Lefty really has a chance to etch his name down on the granite floors of the BBY, if you will. God, are those things granite? Those things are not granite. I meant slate.
Whoops. Speaking of slate floors, here they are on hole 8, Par 3, 119 feet. Now, there's no Mandos here, but you do have OB behind and in front to the left of the basket. You've got to get a really steep hyzer shot, but with such a slow disc speed, it is hard to get it to push that far left in the air.
Yeah.
So you'll see players try to use that nose-up angle exactly like Paul did there to stall it out and get it going left early. Great shot, Paul.
Well in circle 1, and Costly here grabbing a stick on you on the last hole, so bringing that deficit down to 3.
Oh yeah.
Yep, he is absolutely within striking range. 3 strokes could happen on any one hole out here.
And that is a birdie look for Chris.
It is lefty
Chris
going
Costly.
sidearm.
Oh no.
First sidearm.
Polecat. You better remember that shot for 7D.
I think it was. But he gets a really favorable kick back to the basket, I think.
I'm going with a Z zone here.
This disc has seen some stuff.
Oh, okay.
And I just saw some more right there, hitting a
Yeah,
tree.
just too high. That's too high for this hole.
Yeah.
Got to look from about 60. Running this like I always do.
Love the flourish in your follow-through, by the way. That reminded me of Matty O.
Thank you. Right on the line, but a little bit low on that putt on the elevated basket here. Shouts out to Scott again for the course design. This elevated basket is so much fun to play on.
Yes.
What I'm looking at here?
Yeah, I'm trying.
And yeah, that flourish I felt
it
really
justice
helps
here.
me on these shorter holes to hold the line I want without putting too much spin on the disc.
Absolutely.
Maybe it's just the cameras, I don't know.
I think with these chip shots, it's really easy to over-rotate and sometimes
Exactly.
pull these shots, so I think that's a really good check you have there.
Yeah. Costly for another stroke. And he gets it. Another birdie
Come
from
on,
Christopher
Costly.
Costly. And he is now within 2 strokes on our leader today.
Oh, God. I want him to do the thumbs up every time he does that.
Right? He keeps looking back at Rotor. I love it.
It looks so good.
to the average human male.
That mound is about
We're really seeing the challenges of this mound.
Yeah.
It's so difficult to take a putt. I mean, it's funny how Scott was like, I'm trying to simulate some of the things you'll see. I've never once had to step on ground that soft while playing disc golf, but I still love it.
Yeah. Still an obstacle, but it is a giant mound of dead grass and leaves.
I want to cut this flat.
Hole 9, the Octomando, a legendary hole at the BBY.
I didn't claim a gnome at all.
Some big gnome talk here on hole 9, the Octomando. Scott, come tell the new viewers.
Octomando.
Scott, come tell some of the new BBY viewers a little bit about the Octomando history, all that.
Well, one day we were out there looking at the trees, looking at the baskets, and we thought,
Octomando.
let's.
Did you just?
Where was I? Yeah, so we were out there looking at trees, looking
Settle
at baskets,
down,
thinking,
son.
love to get a mando here, a double mando here, maybe a triple here, and the mind starts going. You start counting. We all can count.
Yeah.
And finally, you get to Octomando, and you just know you've made it.
Well said, Scott. Octomando, you've got 7 trees.
Oh, God.
And the 8th Mando is that you have to get across the grass. And that
it looks pretty.
is pretty, but OB.
Yeah, I love the catch cam angle from Scott here. This is a sweet view.
Yeah, this is incredible. Scott really just took to filming. His attitude was, listen, don't rely on me.
Black ace? Oh my god.
Costly went OB like 9 different ways there. I love the way this guy plays disc golf.
So wait,
And he just got an oopsie doodle.
Here, we'll run through it right now.
Okay.
And we're back with another preview of Hole 9, the Octo. A little more explanation for you.
Right, left, right. A little confusing, but just go through.
Both of these.
Yeah, Scott's counting
And
both
you're
of those
gonna get past
trees
here.
as one Mando. Hey, like you said, 8 sounds better than 7.
No, he won't. No way.
Let's go lefty. The best shot I've seen in this video so far. That was the exact shape you needed for that shot. That was gorgeous. I can't even, wow.
Lefty licking his chops on the Octo. Go and jump up with the deputy.
And that just goes to show how difficult this Octomando is. That is so many Mandos.
That I know that looked foolish. That has worked for me in the past, but
Oh, absolutely. I've seen it too.
It wasn't good, and neither was that. It wasn't horrible, but it was low for Paul. He was struggling. I saw him high earlier. Oh my lord. Oh my.
Costly just will not miss those chains.
Effortless.
He's ridiculous, this guy.
After hole 4, he has just not missed.
Yeah, dude, his putting is insane.
That is so tough to run too. Like with the righty putt, it's hyzering towards the OB there, and on the elevated pin, it's just
Absolutely.
oh gosh.
I do not want to give Costly a stroke here. He's hot on my tail. 32 feet from the drop. No.
A little bit of an over-calibration there from your past misses. Love the reaction.
I really thought that was going to fall.
Yeah, it looked really good.
This is a tester for any amateur golfer, so it definitely is for lefty. He's coming from about 15 on the elevated.
Come on,
Nice
lefty.
job, lefty.
Nice.
A birdie on the Octo
That
Mando.
is the most impressive birdie on the day.
Nice.
That's the most impressive birdie on the season.
Oh, gosh, absolutely.
He's the first person to birdie the Octo Mando. Let's take another look at this. This is absolutely incredible. Wow, lefty. Scott channeling a little bit of, I believe that's Ian from Central Coast Disc Golf right there.
Yep.
And we're now seeing Lefty McGovern vying for a spot on the 2021 Summer Tour Hot Round leaderboard. As we mentioned previously, David Wang and Tim Gabber both shot +3 last week, and Scott DeMarco shot +2. So Lefty, this brand new disc golfer, has a chance to potentially beat those scores coming into hole 9, the closer. Dan, is this unexpected, or is this kind of par for the course here at the weird playing BBY?
Honestly, it is unexpected, but you can expect the unexpected at the BBY.
Somebody put that on a t-shirt. It would not be the first time we've taken one of your quotes and put it on the back of a t-shirt.
That is true. I've got a good track record with that.
You really do, but we've got hole 10 coming out here. The closer, one of Scott DeMarco's favorite holes, a right to left par 3. See what happens.
3 down, top center, 2 down.
Go to 1C.
1C, the closer. We got a game on our
3
hands.
down, 2 down?
Yeah.
Yes.
Lefty, is that 2
Surviving?
birdies in a row?
As best as I can recall.
No, it was birdie, par, birdie.
Let's go.
Either way, 2 birdies in one day.
I think I could be
Is
wrong.
that your first time doing that?
Rotor going for the interview, and Lefty having none of it right now.
You'll catch the score on that.
Feeling too hot to be interviewed right now.
Yeah, look at this walk.
Look at this swagger,
I
dude.
feel pretty good. Tied for third, I guess you could say. Tied for last, some may say. But we're just gonna finish it out.
There you go, Lefty.
Hey, oh yeah.
Well put.
Top 3 finishers will be receiving Backyard Summer Tour points. So we may see Lefty get on the board here.
That's the storyline right now. Lefty's on the tee. And Paul +1, that's not a bad score either. We haven't talked too much about Paul, but a +1,
Lefty,
it's a great score.
Yeah.
I know he's disappointed. He's had some big ups and downs today, just like David Wang did last week. But at the end of the day, he's playing good disc golf.
Yeah, I was just thinking about David's round last week, and I just want a quick shout out to these luscious new graphics here.
Oh, thank you.
Looks so slick.
Thank you,
Ugh.
Dan. We had to get on trend here. Shout out to our daddy, George Washington, and the Battle of Valley Forge.
Yes, Big Daddy.
Paul with a gorgeous hyzer. I love the
Beautiful.
way he reminds me. I don't know if you know Bobby Mills from Greystone. Huge drive off the tee here. Got to get it near the basket. But Bobby Mills taught me how to really throw these straight hyzer lines that stay on hyzer, just like that one, and just like Paul's earlier.
Yeah.
And the way Paul throws it, it really does remind me of Bobby Mills. I'm not sure if anyone watching this is familiar with him, but he's a great golfer out of the Greystone area. Haven't seen him in a while on the course. But we'll take a look at the hot round leaderboard here. -2 from Travis Rollins and a big gap up to +2 for Scott. I think we're going to see that broken today.
Absolutely. And a beautiful tee shot from you. Nice pushing hyzer to the basket.
Thank you.
Or not.
Lefty kind of
Okay.
sort of falling apart here on the last hole.
I think he can get up and down there.
I think he can, and I think we all know what's most likely going to happen here. This kid has not missed a putt in 8 holes.
Come on, Costley. I want to see that thumbs up, man. I want to see that look back. Come on. Let's go.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. And he just puts an enormous amount of pressure on me to capitalize here.
Wow, that was to go 3 under and to tie you. That is huge.
So
for Chris.
Costley now has the hot round of the 2021 season. Let's see if Paul can finish it even here. And he does.
Beautiful round from Paul. Way to hang in there.
Paul.
Really redeemed the Ukrainians there.
True. And with Lefty struggling on the last hole, Paul is also going to get on the tour points leaderboard as well. He will earn 1 point from his performance today, and Lefty is just melting.
You hate to see that after the Octomano birdie, but
Huge putt from 15.
yes. High center. Very confident. To clinch the victory by 1 stroke. Who would have thought?
Right?
When I think through the front 5, you were up 4. That is a pretty huge lead.
I mean, look at the back half of Costley's scorecard. Birdie par, birdie par, birdie. What
Yeah.
a performance.
Nice finish there. Nicely done.
And we've got the updated hot round leaderboard here. Neg 4 is the current
filming,
score
bro.
to beat. We got a new king of the
I need to
BBY,
see
yours
my
truly.
clips, just to like see.
And
Right.
only 2 weeks into the season, it's anybody's game here for the
So we're
King's
gonna get
Cup
it back over.
Championship.
We're gonna head back over to the booth as always, but I do want to get a word with Brian Roeder, our lead filmer for the day. Roeder, new monopod, new digs back here. How'd you feel out there?
Great with anything new. There came, a little bit of new challenges as well as new opportunities with that pod. It's a lot more durable. Could take it out there, could really get right up behind the guys and get the perfect shot. It was a little heavier though. Had to be a little bit more mindful of that. But great round nonetheless. People had great putting. People had ups and downs, which is what you like to see. People recovering. Good disc golf.
One last thing, Costley, talk to the people. Just tell them what's
Well,
up.
I'm just glad to be the BBY today. Glad I made it. Glad I brought my Diet Dew.
Was that actually the sound he made? That was so good.
Maybe.
We'll see. Thanks, Costley. And thank you for watching week 2 of the Backyard Summer Tour. We're going to put up a list of the all-time scores as well as the points. And I think I need to get myself a new crown.
We're not putting up a list. You've seen it enough today. And we have seen all that there is to see from the BBY, except for an apparatus hit today. Dan, there were some highs, there were some lows for pretty much every player today. What did you think of what you saw out there?
That was, oh God, that was so much fun to watch. That was some great disc golf, some great shots, some great putts, some great camaraderie. I absolutely love these guys. Watching them, being around them, I can't, just great stuff.
There's some magical things happening in the Valley Forge Disc Golf Association right now. Super excited for the upcoming Summer Jamboree, folks. If you enjoy the video, do not forget to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. We have a tournament-style little 4-team battle coming up at Ocean County Park Disc Golf Course. For Dan Schiffer, I'm Chris DeMarco, and we will see you next time.